Heyo everybody, good morning, it's Haku here with my live reaction and review for One Piece manga chapter 887. Let's get into reading. I'm really excited for One Piece, glad we're not on a week off and all that. We just came back last week, I believe. Either way, very happy. There's a ton of great stuff going on in the story, but I have a feeling that we have a bit more transition to push through, a bit more build-up to push through before we get to more of the big climactic stuff that's going to happen at Cacao Island. At least I assume that's where all of it's going to happen. Because like I said, I think we're going to get Luffy versus Katakuri, an actual finish to that. I think we're going to get Carrot versus Parasparrow. I think there are a bunch of other Big Mom Pirate characters that are probably going to get fights against different Straw Hats. And Capone and the Vinsmoke's probably in there too. So I think all that's going to happen, and then we'll maybe get some sort of big everybody against Big Mom fight, kind of like what we had with Oars back in, back in Thriller Bark. I always forget the name. I think we still have a lot of build up before we get to any of the big climactic fights for the arc though. So either way, and it's incredible to be able to say that after we already got so much earlier in the series with all the fights we got earlier. But either way, let's actually get into reading. This one has a cool chapter name, Chapter 887, Somewhere Someone is Wishing for Your Happiness. No idea what it means, and I think that's why it's exciting to me. But either way, we have the cover story again this week. It's back. Live the emotions of Kabuki, the complete archives of Super Kabuki 2, One Piece, A Grand World are now on sale now. Check out our interview with Inosuke Ichikawa. That was a hell of a long title. Whatever. Dropping in on the lives of the Straw Hat Grand Pirate Fleet, Volume 20, Ideo Arc, Kiss and Make Up or Kill Each Other. I don't care anymore. We see Ideo's crew just left the long arms and long legs off on this island. Or kill each other, I don't care anymore. That's great. So I guess that's probably it for Ideo's story arc, and we'll move into... Who was the fifth? Is that Leo, or is he the sixth? Is it going to be Leo next time? Or Hyridine? Was Hyridine 5? One of those two. It's going to be Leo or Hyridine next week, I would assume. That is, again, assuming we're not on break after this. Either way, we're starting off with a big ol' two-page spread. Lord Oven has been shot by Beige. Will they manage to escape Cacao Island? They're done for. Beige, you're completely surrounded. We've closed off the sea. And the land, too. Give it up. Get off your ship. Do you choose to fight? Very well. I shall carry out your execution myself. What should we do, sister? Our ship can't leave the harbor anymore, says Pudding to Chiffon. And Sanji's just staring intently. So, you were carrying the cake to your ship, but Oven just barely managed to catch you, Chiffon, says Beige. Stop your ship, Beige. Is this a suicide attack? What the hell is that bastard thinking, says Oven. He's collided with us. Shoot him down. Out of the way, whippersnappers. This ship, the Nostra Castello, is amphibious. And then it is a tank, so it just drives up onto land. That's great. That's actually, I really like their ship design. That's really cool. Just taking in the art. Its paddles turn to tank treads. That's really cool. I like that. I've never heard of such a trick, says Oven. Fire! And they're just, all the members of the crew are shooting down from the sides of the ship to take out Big Mom's pirates. 'Cause I never told ya about it. Why would I reveal my hand to a bunch of louts I planned on betraying anyway? Chiffon, pass the cake over to us. Huh? Are you crazy? We could never safely transfer a cake of this size onto such a fast-moving ship. Huh? And then Sanji kicked it up into the air. I like their little seal. It has a giant ball too. Wow, the carriage is floating. What in the world's going on? Clear the deck, Beige, yells Sanji. Sanji, dear, said Pudding's dramatic nosebleed. Pudding. I love how Pudding and Sanji are basically the same now. Both purr for each other. I love it. Blackleg. Good. Bring it, says Beige. Who the hell is that? How is he lifting that with one leg? A cook. Wow, clear the deck. You're amazing, Blackleg. We made it. What's this delicious fragrance? Beige, beige. Are you hurt, my wife? Lady Pudding, keep it together. Pudding in the background, of smoke coming off of her. Such are the Germa, says Vito, of course. I'm not the Germa, Sanji. Lord Oven, please run, yell all the Big Mom pirates. Come, I'll stop you. And then they just run him over. He got run over. All the crew members react. Oven is down. We need to head for the southeastern seas, Beige, says Chiffon. There, Pez. I know it was noisy, right? We're going to have to crush a few Chaco houses on the way. There's no other way we can make sure all of us get off this island, says Pudding. And we see Pound getting up in the distance. He's still here. Who even is that guy? A pervert? You sure do look happy. And he's just smiling and waving. And then Pez is waving back. Huh? What's the matter, Pez? Are you going to let them get away? Hold off on the cannons. The cake will be damaged. Battleships, head for the southeastern side of the island immediately. So poor Pound just waved at them as they went by. And they plopped down off into the sea. All right, we've made it off Cacao Island. Now there aren't any battleships to chase after us. Thanks for that save, Paige. So maybe, I guess all the fighting's going to happen out in the middle of the ocean. That'll be pretty interesting. Because I guess, that'd be actually really cool if Germa, because Germa's basically a floating country, if the final battles and stuff took place on Germa, that'd be pretty cool. And then, of course, we'd have the Sunny and the Nostra Castello going around, too. I didn't do it for you, Blackleg. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? Something's weird with the ocean, Herrero. Huh? The fish are all floating. They've been boiled by the heat of the ocean. That's just the right amount of salt. They'd probably be delicious, says Sanji. We're next, idiot, says Beige. There's but one person that can do something like that. Look. Boiling seas, hell. That's Oven. Heat fruit power. But the thing is, wouldn't boiling the water make the, buoyancy or whatever drop, so their ships would all just sink to the bottom and all that? Just throwing some physics in there. It's hot. This is bad. The chocolate's temperature is going to be affected and the whipped cream will melt. And I doubt Big Mom will be happy with boiled fish. The heat's destroyed our paddles. Oi, are you trying to sink this ship? Lord Oven, have you forgotten just how important this cake is? What's going on, Pez? Why have you started laughing all of a sudden? Lord Oven, look out! Oh shit! And we have Pound lunging at Oven with a club. I love this. Pound gets to come in clutch. Stop this at once, he says, breaking it over the back of his head. Oven just looks pissed. Who the hell is that? And we still have Chiffon looking on. Lord Oven's arch enemy. Father, the temperature of the water is dropping. Run the paddles. We've got to get out of this hot water as fast as we can. Roger. So you didn't fall into the water, huh? Are you trying to kill your own son-in-law, says Oven. Quickly, move us out of here. Yes, Mother. My grandson, I know not your name, but... Are you happy? I'm going to make sure your mommy and daddy take good care of you, okay? Because I couldn't. They're born. I'm done with you. Huh? Lin. And we have a flashback. Oh, we see young Big Mom with Pound. Lin, let me hold them at least once. They're my children, he says. Oh, this is really cool, seeing Big Mom 26 years ago. That was 26 years ago, he says, and he pulls his tie up. Chiffon, I'm glad I got to see you, if only once. I get the feeling someone's after you, but... And then Pez starts crying. You look happy. I'm glad. What's the matter, Pez? It's okay, we'll be out of the hot water soon, son. I was so worried. I'm sure you've had rough days. And sad days. And never show me your bloody face again or I'll kill you. And we have the flashback to Big Mom. I'm sorry I couldn't. Be by your side then, Chiffon. I'm ever so late, but I still want to say... Congratulations on your marriage. And then we see the slash in the background. We've made it out. Let's get away from them now while we can. That was amazing. Huh? Says Chiffon looking back. That is like storytelling that One Piece hasn't done in so long. That is incredible. And you see, this arc has gotten so much darker. So many characters have died this arc. From Moscato to Pedro to now Pound. Man, Pound had such a great character arc. That was incredible. That was really, really good storytelling. I am beyond impressed right now. Inside Big Mom territory, the Sunny. Man, that was so good. And we have Big Mom, Jinbei, Nami, Brooke, Chopper, Carrot. There you are. Give me that cake. If we stop now, we're done for. Keep running. And the Sunny has the slug with Big Mom, and then just a row of ships behind her. Beija's ship. Hold on. We've got to get started on the decoration. We don't have much. Hurry, we don't have much time. I couldn't stop laughing because I saw Pudding in the background. That face. To Stop Mom. Chapter 887 end. That was a great chapter. And now the title is because this whole time someone's wishing for your happiness. She didn't even know who he was, but he wanted to protect his daughters. Pound is... oh man. Pound is the MVP. I'm not happy that he died, but I'm so happy because that was such a good story. And I feel like that's going to be one of the things that I remember, like, months from now, where I'm like, Pound and his story and death were really, really cool. Damn, let me flip back through this and give some thoughts for a review style thing. But I mean, from that, going through it, you kind of have my thoughts in there, cutting in. I like that we got back to the Hideo arc at the beginning. Like I said, it seems like it's over now, so I guess that means that we're getting Hyradine next week, I think. I think he was the 6th. Maybe it was Leo, though. One of those two we'll be getting a story for next. Then, very beginning, of course, we have Beige still coming in, and they're like, what is this, a suicide attack? You can't handle us. But the ship is actually a tank, which is... I like that art on the one page. The ship being a tank is so freaking cool. I like the design, too. Just the... where it's like... it's not as castle-y as the Germa ships, but it's kind of... it still looks like a pirate ship. It doesn't look completely like a castle. It looks like a pirate ship with a castle design, which I think is cooler than the Germa ships. The Germa ships are cool, though, in that they connect together to make a country. And I still kind of have a feeling that the Germa floating country may be where our final battles take place, because it's kind of... I don't know, Oda could do it, but I think it'll be kind of difficult to ride all the final battles over the ocean. Because best laid plans of mice and men never come to fruition. I don't think that this cake is, and I just butchered that quote, it's aft go awry, but the cake's gonna get destroyed or something's gonna happen. I don't see this ending just so simply and peacefully as Big Mom gets the cake and is like, okay, everything's good now, we're all fine. I just think that's a bit Deus Ex cake. I don't see it being that simple. But I think it's funny, they just... Sanji puts the cake up on the place and Beige just runs over Oven and gets out of there. Okay. Moving along. We see Pound just looking on, smiling, and Pez waving back. Right. See anything else? They get back to the ocean, they're leaving. One thing I love is when what was his... Vito. When Vito is like, oh, that's the power of the Germa, talking about Sanji. Just, I love this Germa fanboy character. So the ocean starts boiling because of Oven's powers and all that. in reality, that would be a really cool power, because if he boiled the ocean and he wasn't on it, all the ships in the area should really sink, because I'm pretty sure that's how the buoyancy of it works. Pretty sure things don't float on boiling water, at least not easily. Okay, either way though. So, okay, moving on. And then I love the bottom left panel on, I guess it's page 11 here for me, just because I'm using Manga Stream. But the bottom left panel where Pound is lunging at him with the club, I love that. Breaks it over the back of his head. And then these last few pages were so incredible. Where he's like, I don't even know your name, but I'm going to make sure your parents can protect you. And he loved his kids for all 26 years, but didn't ever get to really have a relationship with them. Man, those last few pages are just so good. I can't wait to see everybody else's reactions to this. Man, that was a good chapter. That was really, really good. And we're not on break, so we get to have another good chapter next week, hopefully. So yeah, either way though, that's it for now. Thoughts in general, I loved the friggin' chapter. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this week's chapter, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more One Piece, both anime and manga, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want, I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. If you want a link to our Discord server, talk with more of us there. Just ask and I'll give you one. And that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.